Hiya. So this is take 6 now of this teeny tiny little short video that I want to do for you today. Take 6. So far my phone has dropped off its stand. I have taken 2 phone calls that I haven't answered, but they've cut the video facility off. I've forgotten what I was going to say, so I really ought to put them together as a little string of bloopers and bleepers, but I'm not going to do that right now because I really want to get this take done. So take 7 or whatever it is, I am here to talk to you about designing on fixed headbands. It's an issue that's come up a number of times of late. It's a question I've had to answer, customers asking me if I design my headpieces on fixed headbands. Now you might be thinking, sorry Heidi, a fixed headband is one of these, okay? They come in gold or silver. They are fairly rigid, come back here, fairly rigid. So a bit of flexibility, but you do have to push. And they've got these little pinchy bits that sit behind your ears, either end. And basically the way these babies work is you pop it on your head, and because it's quite tight, it basically pinches behind your ears, and I'm going to talk about that a bit more in a moment, and stays put because it's tight to your head. So as you can see, if I nod my head up and down, it's not going anywhere. It stays fairly stayed. There might be a bit of slippage if you're wearing a heavy headpiece, so you might need to pop a couple of pins over the band itself. But basically, it sits there, does what it's told. So that is a fixed headband. I don't use these anymore. I haven't done for quite a long time. And I'm going to tell you why in a couple of minutes. Just hang on there. This is my Ileana headpiece, and Ileana is set on flexible wires. Very, very light and very, very flexible. Now, the difference being, with that fixed headband, as I showed you, you just pop it on your head, it stays in place. With a piece like Ileana, if you just popped that on your head and you didn't do any pinning or any tying, she'd just slip straight off. She's very light, which is a good thing. So when you pop Ileana on your head, she really needs to be tied in place using the organza ribbons that I supply with all my orders, with all my main headpieces. She needs to be tied into place, and sometimes she will need a little bit of extra pinning over that lower band, that wire there. Any good hairdresser will be able to pin a piece like Ileana on flexible wires into place. However, if you're not having a hairdresser for your special occasion, but you want to order one of my headpieces on flexible wires, I am going to do a little video tutorial in the next couple of days to show you exactly how to pin a piece like Ileana into place. I do appreciate that not everybody wants to tie a headpiece into place, or they want that extra security of pinning. So basically, that is Ileana. So most of my big headpieces are now designed on flexible wires. You can see Olivia in the background there. Olivia is designed on flexible wires. Ileana is designed on flexible wires. You can just see a little bit of Amina peeking out there. Amina is designed on flexible wires. So why? Why don't I use these headbands that you just slot on and they stay in place? Well, they stay in place, exactly as I said, by squeezing tight and pinching just behind your ears. If you take your finger and you feel just behind your ear, you've got a bit of a bump there, haven't you? And if you press on that bump, you'll feel that if you press, it's quite tender. Now imagine you've got a piece of hard metal pressing just there on that tender point for a number of hours. I can guarantee you it is at best uncomfortable and at worst migraine inducing. And the reason I ditched solid headbands, hard headbands, is for exactly that reason. They're uncomfortable, and I didn't want brides or my customers coming to me and saying, Heidi, I couldn't wear it beyond about 45 minutes to an hour because it was giving me a headache. That is not a good thing. So I ditched these solid headbands. Apart from else, I don't think they're very pretty. I don't like them that much. And I moved to flexible wires, flexible gold wires, flexible rose gold wires, flexible silver wires. The choice is yours. My pieces are handcrafted, so whatever colour wires you want me to use, I can use those in your headpiece. But that is, folks the main reason why I've gone to the flexible headpiece over the solid headband for my designs. And you can't feel the weight of it through the screen, but this piece is incredibly light, really comfortable to wear. I have never ever had anybody come to me and say either that it slipped, because if you pin it into place it won't go anywhere, or that it was uncomfortable to wear. They are light, they are really, really comfortable. So there you go. Hopefully that answers the question, fixed headband versus flexible wires for my designs. If it doesn't, or if you've got any further questions, then just pop me a message and I'll do my best to answer any questions. And as I say, in a couple of days' time, I am going to do a little tutorial showing you exactly how you would pin a piece like Ileana into place. And there we go, take 7, I've done it. Have a good day.